Hi guys, it's Michael Kyle and Michael
Crichton. Hello.
Woo! Hello. This is unbelievably our third take at this fucking podcast. We haven't even named it. We haven't even named the podcast.
We've been sitting here for about an hour and a half or something
Oh,
now.
maybe more. I mean, we ate some
2 hours.
We ate some chicken earlier. We were sitting up here eating chicken. We were reading a script. We're not going to read it this week, but we will read you this. I found a script that we wrote when we were about 12.
12 years old.
It's called Bond Gets Bad. And it's possibly the shittest thing I've ever written in my life. It was written with a typewriter. That's right, it was written with a type fucking writer. And
We're so professional.
I know. This guy, it's got written by Michael Kyle on the front. No mention of you.
No, he's stolen all the credit from me, little shit.
Stolen the credit. There's no credit to steal. It's crap.
I at least want to be mentioned in something that I have done.
Well, we've basically been up here bantering over that and eating chicken.
And trying for the past hour and a half to actually record a podcast worthwhile for you guys to listen to.
And Windows Movie Maker.
Windows Movie Maker.
AIDS.
literally AIDS.
It's so bad. It's so bad. Not even this Windows computer has it on. You have to download it. The HP. This computer.
It's a compact.
It's a compact computer, basically. They were like, fuck it. We don't want Windows Movie Maker taking up our hard drive space. Fuck it. Nobody wants it anyway. Nobody does want it. iMovie Maker is so much better.
And even the fact that the built-in sound recorder, we recorded a couple of minutes of trial voices just to make sure it worked. We transferred it into Windows Movie Maker. It didn't work.
No, it didn't work.
Why would a Windows product not work with a Windows product?
I know.
What's the law? That's like even worse compatibility between Sony products. Have you seen how bad Sony products compat with each other?
No.
My dad has a Sony Vaio laptop.
Right.
Brilliant laptop.
Okay.
Very good professional, good specs and everything. And we have a Sony TV at home as well. It's a smart TV using inverted quotes. With my, inverted quote marks with my fingers. We connect it to each other. It doesn't recognise his laptop.
Why?
I don't know. We have to connect it backwards and forwards with USB, two or three different types of USB cable, and it doesn't recognise it. So if we want to watch like a video using my dad's laptop, for instance, there's a CD that doesn't work on the smart TV.
Oh, smart.
And we want to use the laptop, it doesn't recognise it. Sony has the worst compatibility ever.
No, that's actually probably why on the PS3 they let you use any Bluetooth-enabled devices with it because they knew their ones wouldn't work.
Yeah.
So they were like,
Brilliant.
fuck it, don't use Sony ones, use any ones you can find, they're better than ours.
Japanese shit, American is better. No racism against Japanese.
Racist, this podcast is racist, dislike.
Dislike, this is going to get flagged instantly.
Trust me, there's going to be worse comments
But
made.
anyway, moving on.
That. Yeah.
So it's been New Year recently.
Yeah.
Basically yesterday. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to everyone
I just tried
listening.
to hug him and he didn't hug me back.
No.
Awkward.
I will break him. So,
2 New Year's things. Resolutions and parties. You don't have any drunk parties.
no, I don't go to any parties.
He doesn't have a life.
I don't go socialising. My socialising extends to
Me?
being on the him. Unfortunately, I'm stuck with this guy.
Thanks.
Being on Facebook, Xbox Live, and Steam.
And Twitter. Don't forget
Yay.
Twitter. Everyone loves Twitter.
Twitter for the win. So anyway, how about
Resolutions.
you? How about you? No, how about resolutions first or story? Story and then resolution.
Story. I've told this story 3 fucking times already on this attempted podcast. I'm gonna make it short. Went to a New Year's party on New Year's Eve. I mean, what else would you do unless you're him and you just play Xbox? Went to a New Year's party, got absolutely hammered to the point where I was sick over 10 times. People were trying to sleep at 4 in the morning, and I was rushing in and out of the room, waking everybody up, puking my guts. I was literally, you know those scenes in movies, right?
Projectile vomit.
Pretty much, and you know when they're literally like sprawled over the toilet seat. That was me. I had my head in the toilet.
The funny thing is, he had to get up at 6 o'clock, 8 o'clock in the morning.
No, 6:30.
Yeah, to go and do some work in the morning at the shop.
It was absolutely ridiculous.
So anyway, that was his New Year's Eve. My New Year's Eve was much more civilized. I was sitting down in my armchair with a monocle and a pipe. You know, as you do. I'm 58 years old.
He's 58 and a paedophile.
Yeah. No, honestly, I'm not.
Trying to defend yourself on camera.
Backpedaling now.
He's not too much with Jimmy.
No, not that much. Jimmy's Savile. So I was having a pretty casual New Year's Eve. I was with a couple of friends at their house. We were playing Xbox.
Oh, you're such a saddo.
But at least I was with other people rather than talking to people online. But anyway, with these people, we were just playing Xbox until about 11 o'clock at night. When I went back home, had New Year's Eve with New Year's at 12 o'clock. What do you actually call the point of New Year?
12. 12.
Yeah, 12 o'clock, yes. 12 o'clock.
12 o'clock with who? Family?
Yeah, with the family, my mum and my dad. And they had champagne. I personally hate the taste of champagne.
How do you hate champagne?
It tastes like champagne.
Hang on, are you talking about champagne, or are you talking about champagne, white wine shit?
Sparkling wine, you mean?
Oh, so you're talking about the sparkling wine shit?
No. You're
yeah, are you talking about
the shit wine?
The champagne sparkling wine, or champagne?
Champagne.
Ooh.
Like from France.
Wow,
from
you don't like champagne?
No, I don't like it at all. It may be posh and everything, which completely goes against, probably, by the sound of my voice, which you probably guessing by now. No, I do not like champagne at all. In fact, I was the most kiddie thing doing ever. I had a glass of Schlur.
Glass of Schlur. I'm sorry, Schlur is actually Schlur sounds like something you say when you're drunk, right? Schlur. Oh, I drank some Schlur. Oh, Schlur. I mean, it's just
slurring your words.
It's stupid. It's a stupid name. I mean, is it supposed to be French or something? It's supposed to sound French. Schlur.
I'm pretty sure it's meant to mimic the actual champagne, but to be honest, it tastes quite nice.
Schlur.
I don't get drunk on it because
it's not alcoholic.
That's something that I like to do. Not that I've ever tried. Anyway, so yeah, I had that at 12 o'clock and then went to bed about 1 and was actually rather refreshed in the morning, unlike some people.
I woke up and I felt I was just awful. I walked down the street and I saw the biggest chav of 2014. If you're not from England, you don't know what chav means. It basically means a guy or a girl who is just scum.
Very street-like, very not self-respecting.
Says things like
wearing baggy clothes, hoodies.
Oh, I wear baggy clothes.
You're a chav.
Oh, okay. Well, I saw him and he was walking down, and I have to admit I've never seen a bowl like it. His shoulders were going so far back, his back was bent so far back, I didn't think it was possible that his bones could bend in that way. And he looked at me like I was a weirdo. Maybe because I look like shit, but still. I mean, come on. And he was walking.
We had been puking your guts out for 5 hours beforehand.
Yes. Oh my god. Never again. Resolutions, though. Moving on. Resolutions.
New Year's resolutions. Biggest piece of crap ever.
Oh, you're such a bastard.
I do not like them at all. The fact is that why would you want to change at one point when you could change any other time of the year? You don't need to do it exactly at that point. It just gives people an excuse to think, you know what? I've been shit all year, why don't I do it now?
Why don't I actually make this year worthwhile? And then they keep it for about a month.
Yeah.
Let's face it, nobody keeps their New Year's.
Like gym subscriptions, when people go in the new year, they sign up for a gym, they're there for a couple of weeks, and then they realise, can't be fucked with this shit.
What he's referring to is all the fat people.
Yeah.
If you're fat, I do not mean to offend you, but you should probably start running and losing some weight, because you might die.
Of obesity.
Yeah.
And death.
Yeah, die of death.
Yeah.
People die of death all the time. It's fucking disgraceful. Hundreds and thousands of people die of death every year. Donate to this fucking charity if you want to save them.
Donate $50 every month.
To me.
No, shh. To charity. Wink, wink.
Yes, charity.
To the charity, and you'll cure thousands of people
who are dying of death.
You'll cure death. It's just
kids in Africa dying of death right now.
Kids in England dying of death.
Yes, kids in England. Why do we
save the kids? It's for the children.
Yes. You can win over anyone by saying it's for the children.
It's for the children.
Block online porn. It's for the kids. It's for the kids, honest. Well, I mean, arguably it is for the kids.
Yeah,
but
that's the one time where it actually is for the kids.
I guess. That was a really stupid example to give, wasn't it?
Anyway, moving on. We don't need to talk about this.
I think I need a bit of paper.
Do you have any resolutions?
Me resolutions? No, I don't. I agree with you. I don't think resolutions are that good. But I do kind of have a resolution not to drink too much, because I do find when I drink too much, I do stupid things, and then I regret them to the point where I feel like shit the next day.
As far as I can interpret, getting drunk kind of involves you doing stupid things. I mean, I wouldn't know. I mean, that's not something I do, but apparently it is what people.
Sometimes, if you have an unlucky day and you get drunk, you do tend to do stupid things. I mean, I do kind of know a bit about that. Stupid things I've done in the past, ridiculous.
Anyway, moving on from New Year's, we talk about this for way over 3 minutes now.
3 minutes? Fuck, that's everybody's lives. People are going to die of death soon.
Oh god, yeah, donate $50 now to save death.
Just remember to donate.
Moving on.
I do want to know, because this was quite funny when we originally recorded it. I've got this sheet of paper, and it's got all these sort of subjects written down to potentially cover, depending on how the podcast is going. And Mike had to rewrite one of the sections just so that he could read it, because that's how bad he claims my handwriting is.
No, I don't have to claim it. It's facts. It's a fact that your handwriting is the abomination of Satan's penis.
The abomination of Satan's penis. What did you think that said? Read it from the start.
So, one of the topics we decided to talk about today was talk about the use of yo that Jesse Pinkman says in Breaking Bad. If you haven't watched Breaking Bad, what are you doing with your life? So, to me, his writing looks like he's saying, talk about the use of slong
It doesn't say slong.
to in receive to BB.
It says, talk about the use of slang yo in reference to Breaking Bad.
See, his A looks like a line. It looks like a line on a piece of paper with a pencil.
It's not that bad. Slong.
Talk about the use of slong to
Talk about the use
receive
of cock. Why would I...
to BB. So I had to rewrite that so it actually made some English grammatical sense.
As we've mentioned it, we might as well talk about it now. Breaking Bad, great TV show. Spoiler alert, everyone dies. Pretty much ruined it for you there. The slang, the actual subject that we were talking about just now, talk about the use of slang. Basically, it occurred to me the other day how awesome and how hilarious it is how often Jesse says yo and bitch in Breaking Bad. It's absolute comedy gold. No, it's not supposed to be a comedy, but it is absolutely gold. And I just punched my laptop. Shit. I hurt my knuckle.
Good job there. Look, we're so professional. Donate $50 again.
Yes. People are dying of death.
Get us some better equipment, okay?
Yes.
We're sitting around one microphone with a laptop in a room. We're like huddled next to each other. We could be penguins, for God's sake.
I mean, there are kids in Africa who don't have fucking water, but fuck them. Fuck them. We need more equipment to make you entertainment. If you can even class as entertainment.
The level of racism in those last
not
few
racist.
seconds.
I love all races, all sexes, all
good.
Jewish people.
Backpedaling now.
Yes, not racist. And I'm not fattest either, if that's what you call it.
Okay, so Breaking Bad, Jesse is an absolute legend. The way he says yo and bitch, amazing. So, for instance, that scene where
in the scrapyard,
Hank has tracked down the meth trailer. If you haven't watched Breaking Bad, you're not going to know a thing what we're talking about. Listen on anyway, we're pretty entertaining, I think so. So Hank's knocking on the door, and Jesse and Walter are inside, and they're shitting themselves as they can't get out.
Yeah.
So Hank's knocking on the door. He says, "Get out now."
I'm a police officer. Get your fucking asses out.
But he's off duty, so technically, he can't really do much at the moment. And so the landlord then comes out, and seeing as a camper van, would you call that?
Yeah, camper van.
An RV, as they say in America,
RV.
is classed as a residence, a private residence. Technically, Hank would need a warrant to actually access that
Pretty
vehicle.
much. Yeah.
And seeing as he hasn't got a warrant, he shouldn't be able to actually go into that RV without a warrant. So the landlord states that in front, and Jesse in the RV can actually hear this, and he says, "Yeah, bitch."
It's just that pause.
The pause at the end makes it fucking amazing.
It's just like, oh yeah, but we had a deal, bitch. It's just absolutely brilliant. And the way he says yo, it's like, yeah, that's awesome, yo, or yo, we had a deal. Oh,
you see,
I need to say that more.
Yeah, you do. Actually, no, please don't.
I need to say more.
You'll lower the whole IQ of England if you say that.
England doesn't have a fucking IQ.
Oh yeah. Nor do you.
English slang word. That's true. English slang words are crap compared to American ones. Like, we don't say yo or we say bitch over here, but we don't say like bitch. We say like fam and ream. I mean ream. What is ream? Isn't that like something that comes out of party pop? A ream? I don't know.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
That's a stream.
Stream. That's what I was thinking. Stream. It's practically
it's
practically like stream.
Reamer.
Yeah, reamer. That's practically a slang
Any
word.
of the British people listening to us will sort of know what we mean, unless if you're like a posh upper class twat.
Oh yeah, fuck off. Why would you be listening to this anyway? Go away.
Go smoke cigars or play upper class Monopoly or something.
I just realised you said earlier that you had a monocle and that you were not doing anything at all and that you were posh on New Year's Eve. You're just a bit of a hypocrite.
I have no words.
There are no words to describe it.
There are no words to say. Copyright strike, calling it.
Is there? What was that from?
It's a song.
From what?
I don't know. I've heard it somewhere on the radio, but that's a song.
Please don't
I
sue
think
us.
It's Amy Winehouse. She's dead now. It doesn't matter.
That's so insensitive. Amy Winehouse, she's dead now. It doesn't matter. We come across like the most insensitive people ever.
There are no words.
There are no words.
If anyone knows that song, seriously, can you comment that? Because
There are
guessing
no words
to say.
There are no words to say to you.
Michael Bolton lyrics, right?
Michael. Oh, is it Michael Bolton?
I don't know.
Michael Bolton, Lonely Island. Jack Sparrow.
Shut up. I don't know.
Shut
anyway,
up.
It doesn't matter.
Shut up.
Okay.
Talking about TV, I'm looking forward to season 3 of Episodes, which is coming out. I think it starts in January,
Episodes?
actually.
What's that?
It's basically...
I haven't seen that
it's a
before.
crossover between American and English kind of humour and TV show. It's 2 American people brought to America to reshoot a TV series they made in the UK in America and make it for American people. And what happens is the network completely change it. So instead of becoming the intelligent, funny English comedy it was, they turn it into
English? Funny? Yeah, good joke.
Oh, I think English humour is funny. It's not like American blatant crap. Sorry, American people.
I don't mind slating the English, but this I'm only part English, so to me it doesn't really feel like that much.
He's part Canadian as well, but he's not nice enough. I don't believe him. He's not nice enough to be Canadian.
No. Well,
He's too antisocial.
yeah, I'm too antisocial, man.
But he's part Scottish as well, and that's where you get it from.
Yeah, probably. You fucking
Yeah.
prick.
That was a terrible accent. Hopefully we can cut that out. If not,
We
God help us.
We apologise for any eardrum burst that might have caused.
Or any,
internal hemorrhaging.
yeah, we apologise for that, but we do not apologise for any of the offensive jokes we've made previously.
No.
Like
This is a warning that if you're going to continue watching this podcast,
there will be bad Scottish accents. Maybe offensive jokes, but who cares about that?
yeah, that's why you're here, isn't it? Anyway, I mean,
What?
you're coming from his blog, so you know.
Oh,
what
yeah.
would you expect?
Offensive stuff.
Anyway, moving on.
Episodes. Basically, they change it into this shitty American TV show because that's what Americans do to all good English TV shows. They turn it into shit. And yeah, Matt LeBlanc's in it. And to be honest, I don't mean to like, oh, Matt LeBlanc. But he does actually make the show because I do like Matt LeBlanc, even though Joey, the TV series Joey, was absolutely tragic.
TV series Joey? Do you mean
Yeah.
Friends?
No, after Friends, they made a TV show with Matt
Just
LeBlanc
about Joey?
Yeah, called Joey.
Just about Joey.
I think it was cut in season 2, like halfway through or something. Or
Oh,
maybe
cut
season
him?
3. Cut him?
Yeah.
No, they didn't literally cut him.
Ah.
No, they cut the TV show from TV.
I thought. Yeah,
But it was too bad for people to watch.
I thought there was something about that. Anyway,
Yeah.
so there's some stuff you're looking forward to. I don't give a shit about it. I have no idea what you're on about.
Pretty much. I did put in Ghosts. We'll talk about Ghosts now.
Call
get
of
out of the way.
Duty.
I like it. It's quite good. It's... What the fuck are you doing? it's good. It's the most fun I've had with COD since Modern Warfare 2. But they cut all the good game modes and then replaced it with shit. Like Cranked, Heavy Duty. Search and Rescue is actually good. I think Hunted or Hunter. And another one I can't remember. Blitz. That's it. Blitz. And they got rid of Demolition, Sabotage, CTF, Headquarters, Ground War. And yeah, maybe some others. But they got rid of all the decent objective-based game modes. And we're left with crap. And I just don't get why. Like, they said it was because of spawn camping. But just improve the spawns. And the maps, like you said, are bigger.
Yeah, the maps are so much bigger. Why would you complain? Why would you say that you've taken something out because of the issue of the maps being too small for the spawns to actually be able to cope with them, the people spawn camping them? These maps are what, like 100 times bigger now?
And some of them.
100 times bigger. Just think of how many more places that could be for you to spawn. They should have. Similar to Battlefield, when you're playing online, there's a box over the spawn area for the teams, and the other team cannot go into that area.
Exactly. Why don't they do that?
Because then that way, okay, sure, if you use a sniper on top of a mountain, you can be a map walker like that, and you snipe down into their base, sure. But for you to actually get a decent shot like that, the developers at DICE try their utmost so that you cannot do that easily, or at least it's like a 500-meter shot, meaning you need to aim slightly above. If you haven't played Battlefield, you have no idea what I'm talking about because you're a COD Ghost little prick.
That's a bit harsh. I play COD Ghosts.
You're a little prick.
You play COD Ghosts too.
Only a bit.
He still plays it. He's a prick. He just
I'm
admitted
sorry.
he's a prick.
So yeah, why can't they do something similar to what they do in Battlefield for that? It makes sense.
It does make sense.
That instead of removing things because of problems, why not fix the problems and not remove the things?
They also said they were removing it to innovate more or something. Apparently people wanted innovation in COD. So what they did is they removed game modes and added in new ones. Apparently that's innovation. Surely adding new ones on top of the old ones would be innovation, but it's not. I don't understand their logic, and I've written an article about this. You can check it out. You might have already read it. It was very ranty as usual, but It's killing the game for me. It's killing the game for me. I don't know why. I don't want to play it anymore because there's nothing decent to play.
Yeah.
And you can still spawn camp in Domination, which is the one objective game mode they've got left.
And see, the problem also is now that they've tried to combat the issues of sniping. So now that assault rifles over a long distance probably can kill you quicker than sniper rifles can if you miss the first shot, because the recoil is so little. For instance, using the Honey Badger, if you use that, it's basically an M4A1 with an integrated silencer.
I don't get why they integrate the silencer. OP.
Why not just buy it, have it?
Yeah, I don't get why they.
Anyway, with that, you can probably shoot the same range, range
everybody.
Range that the sniper rifle can, and seeing as the maps are so close quarters combat oriented, there's no long range that you can shoot them much quicker with the assault rifles and submachine guns than you can with the actual sniper rifle. There's not much point in using them unless if you want to have fun trying to quickscope.
Quickscoping in Ghosts isn't actually. I haven't done it myself, but I've been killed by quite a few quickscopers. It seems to be sort of usable in that sense of the word.
Yes, I mean they have tried to balance them slightly more, and of course they've come up with a couple of new fake guns.
Yeah, fake ones.
As always. As I like to. I mean, what kind of name is Honey Badger?
Yeah, I don't get that.
Honey Badger. Why not call it something like M4A1 suppressed?
Yeah.
Because that's what it actually is. The Remington R5. That's an M4A1.
It sounds like the type of gun you'd find in Zombies.
Or an AR-15 variant if you don't want to use the Colt and be licensed against. But
I don't.
Yeah, but the problem is with the M4A1, it's manufactured by Colt. So to have something called with the M.
They used to have Colt weapons in COD.
Yeah, they did. The Colt 1911
Yeah,
A1
so why did they?
Well, no, I think the other manufacturers in real life that make guns that are similar to that, they can't use the M4A1 name because I think that's licensed by Colt itself. So they've come up with a format known as the AR-15, which is basically every gun that looks like an M4A1 or /M16, A4, A3 or A2, whatever. So it's an AR-15. It's that type of gun. So the Remington R5, that's the same gun as basically the Honey Badger, just without the suppressor.
Pretty much.
Why not just have one of those two guns and be able to put the attachments on that you want, not have to have the integrated suppressor?
I don't. Yeah, the integrated suppressor pisses me off because it means that you can have two other attachments instead of having a suppressor and another attachment. It's just stupid.
Anyway,
pretty much COD Ghost wrapped up, I guess. I mean,
yeah.
There's not much else to say. It's pretty good. I mean, campaign, it's become way too linear. They're trying to add in a story into the campaign, and it just doesn't work. The story in Ghost is crap. It's just crap.
Battlefield 4, or Battlefield on a whole, the campaign has always been pretty bad on it. Don't you agree?
Shite.
Exactly. So the only reason I decided to play the most recent Battlefield campaign is for unlocks, which, if you complete the game, you have two choices. You can either save one person and kill the other, or vice versa. You get two choices. If you save one of them, you get a certain gun, which is the M249, which is a light machine gun. Or if you save the other person, you get a P90 submachine gun, which you can choose whether you want whichever gun, and that unlocks for multiplayer. Now, I hate light machine guns in Battlefield games. For me, they always seem underpowered, very inaccurate, and not very effective unless if you know how to use them. So I've never really bothered. My support class is level 3 or something. So I chose the P90, but there's absolutely nothing really for any use for you playing the campaign other than the unlocks. It was so boring. Basically, when you're looking at the minimap, it's just a straight line going upwards.
Yeah.
There's no options for you to go around or I don't know. Very boring. It only took me about 5 hours or something to do.
When I played the only Battlefield campaign I've ever played. Oh, actually, did I play Battlefield 3's campaign? Maybe I can't remember, it was so shit. But I played Battlefield Bad Company 2's campaign. I remember it because my internet was down and I couldn't play the multiplayer, so I was forced to play the campaign. And it was so bad. I literally listened to it, played it rather, listening to music, because it's the only thing that could make it remotely enjoyable. The campaigns are just boring. They're just so boring. They try and take the online mechanics and apply it to a linear, generic game mode.
See,
It doesn't work.
The thing that Battlefield could benefit from is like Call of Duty games have. They have an offline game mode, like Modern Warfare 2 had Special Ops, I think.
Oh yeah, Spec Ops.
Black Ops had zombies. Black Ops 2 had zombies. Modern Warfare 3 had survival. Must have been that, yeah.
Yeah, survival.
And the newest one has got Extinction, which, to be honest, and Squads. Extinction, which I found really fun, to be honest. I mean, probably not as good as the zombies, but it's like a Call of Duty Payday 2, if you've ever played that. Have you played Payday 2?
Payday 2?
Yeah.
What?
It's where you're a robber, and you break into vaults, stores and stuff, and you have guns, and you have a drill that breaks into vaults and stuff.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, it's very similar to that, to be quite honest. You've got to guard the drill. Sometimes it breaks down. You've got to shoot off people that come in, and you get different guns by picking them around and stuff. But anyway, Battlefield could have an offline mode like that. It may do. I may just be completely retarded.
Actually, it could do. Actually, if it had like...
If it had like a combat training like you do on COD,
yeah,
you could have so much fun with that with bots. You could practice,
just like a wave system.
Learn the weapons.
I know that they added I think they added a download for either Battlefield 3 or Bad Company 2, which kind of had a wave system, but it wasn't fun. But if they did it in just if you had maybe more objectives, I think it would just be better. Fuck the story. Just have an offline, maybe split screen, maybe system link or something, with just some basic objectives like plant a bomb or do this, and you've got AI to fight against. It'd be so much more entertaining than a stupid campaign.
Kind of like Counter-Strike does. Have you ever played that? No, you haven't, because you don't play on PC.
Yes.
It's very, very highly competitive first-person shooter game. It doesn't give you the option to aim down the sights except for sniper rifles. And if you want to play, it's probably one of the biggest competitive games to play for first-person shooter on the PC. It's huge, very popular. It is made by Valve, so you may not be keen on that. But you can play offline with that with bots, and the bots can get very difficult, sometimes more difficult than playing online.
Yeah, it's always nice to sort of have that option to play offline and to play like maybe like a wave system or campaign, but just more entertaining than Battlefield are doing at the moment, because it's just shocking. Moving on, we completely missed these 2 news articles we had.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Can you believe which one first? They're both hilarious.
Nando's.
By the way.
Let's go with Nando's.
Nando's.
So this guy in the UK,
can't remember his name.
No,
fuck his name.
Doesn't matter. He sees a competition in a Nando's restaurant and he decides to enter it. It is to take a photo of him having a meal at every one of the UK's Nando's stores, which I think are about 80 odd. And if he does that, he gets a black card to have meals for life at any of their restaurants. So he does go to all of the stores and he takes a photo with a meal, and he's got his hand above head like a chicken.
He goes to a lot of them in the UK. He doesn't go to all of them.
No, yeah, most of them. So he sends in all his photos to Nando's, and the competition has ended 2 years ago.
Yeah, it ended 2 years ago, and basically he spent £1,000 trying to visit I think like 81 stores in the UK. He had to go to all of them all over the world, and he spent £1,000. And what I don't get is, first of all, why would you spend loads of money going to different countries to try and get I mean, the amount of money you spend, you could just go and get loads of Nando's. Yeah. He spent £1,000 going to 81 restaurants in the UK. There's over 1,000.
You know, you could probably have you could probably go to Nando's every week for a couple of years with £1,000,
and then you're probably going to die of a heart attack after that. So it doesn't matter.
Exactly.
I mean,
oh well.
I just it's really. They said they're going to honour it though. If he actually goes to all of the stores all over the world, takes a picture,
which is 1,000 odd.
Yeah, which is a lot. They closed the competition because there were too many stores. Then they're going to give him a black card. So that's pretty
Think
awesome.
About 1,000 stores times by how much would you say a meal is? £10-15?
Yeah.
£10,000 to £15,000. He's going
Plus
to spend.
He's got flights, hotels,
exactly.
I mean, it's just, unless he's living off Nando's, he's also going to want something else to eat. He probably does live off Nando's though.
Yeah.
He's a bit of a weirdo.
So think that would cost like £30,000 just to get £15,000 worth of Nando's. I don't see the point.
Just
in why, man?
This other rather hilarious news story, you might have seen it. I think it happened on the 30th. Yeah, 30th of December. This is the title of the article. Man high on meth fights off 15 police officers while masturbating in public. That is comedy gold right there. Basically, this guy, Andrew Frey, he's 37 years old. He was high on meth, or he claims to be, and he fought off 15 police officers in a bar while pleasuring himself. This guy's my hero. I mean, come on.
You want to be this guy?
No, well, yeah, this guy's got. Not only has he got balls,
You want to take
no
your
pun intended, but he's
I think everyone saw that when they were nearby him.
probably. I mean, but he's living life how he wants to. Clearly, I mean, yeah, he's high on meth. Not really my kind of deal, meth. But he's fucking getting his balls out. He's fighting off cops. He doesn't give a shit. I mean, he probably regrets it now that he's not stoned, but still.
And the fact that he gets done for, was it, public indecency,
Theft and resisting arrest.
Resisting arrest. He didn't get done
For meth.
He
didn't get done.
The one thing that got this started in the first place, he doesn't get done by.
No, he didn't get charged for drug use or abuse or anything.
Drug abuse.
Drug abuse.
Please
Abusing
stop.
drugs.
Please stop drug abuse. Donate $50
Yes.
a month.
Please
Same
do.
It's for the children.
Yes, for the children. Stop them getting high on meth. Yes. Oh, he also resisted a taser. Yeah, they tased him, but he ignored it and he fought the deputy. Just
While masturbating. I mean...
yeah, well, it says that he's actually still fought him while pleasuring himself. I do know that. That's absolutely brilliant. I
He
mean,
must be gay. He's probably getting off on the looking at the other people. He's just like, yeah.
probably.
Hey.
It probably wouldn't surprise me, actually. I mean, to be fair, he's not normal. He's not a man because he can multitask. He's not a man because he can fight off police officers and masturbate. That's multitasking. That is not something for men. No sexisms intended. Sexism intended. None of it intended. No, I'm not being sexist.
Not intended, but it comes across very strongly, just like he did.
It just comes across like homophobic, like you just said he's gay, but we don't mean it in an offensive way. Yeah, we don't mean.
We mean it in a comedic way,
Yeah,
so you can actually listen to us while having some sort of enjoyment. Whereas if we were just talking about it like a news presenter would, you just watch the news.
This isn't the news. This doesn't get reported on the news. I don't think. I didn't see it on the news. But that's pretty hilarious. I think that guy, he deserves a medal, if anything.
Yeah.
Let him out
From
of jail.
Obama.
Yeah.
Thanks, Obama.
From Obama. Blame Obama for him. Everybody,
Blame Obama for everything, everywhere. Drug abuse.
Guys called Andrew Frey jacking themselves off in public.
Fuck Obama.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get busted down by the NSA now.
It does actually remind me of something. You were there when I went to Co-op. Right, I think it was like a week ago. You were with me.
I can tell this is going to be a brilliant story. It's a co-op story. I mean,
everything good happens in Co-op. Everything good. Yeah. We went to Co-op. You were with me, and I bought. Oh no, you weren't with me. Oh crap!
Wow, that's like the first time ever.
Yeah, I bought.
Normally you're licking my ass.
I bought Earn Brew. So I bought an 8-pack of Earn Brew.
Earn Brew.
250ml bottles, 8 of them. I bought a pack of it, and they were down in price. Would you believe? In Co-op, down in price of 72 pence. So I snatched them up and I brought them home. And I think I drank about 3 that day. And I have to admit, I've never had the shits like it. You know, like when you see in TV programs when they run into the toilet and then there's just this like that sound. That was me about 3 times over the course of 5 minutes. And I'd only drunk 3 of them.
This is kind of reminding me of that vomit story you told us in the beginning.
I have a lot of stories involving.
Apparently, he needs to run to the bathroom a lot.
Yes.
Put his tampon in.
Yes. Yeah, definitely. Up my arse. That's what I do with them.
Okay. Anyway, so overall, this guy is pretty much a legend. But
Are you talking about me then?
no, not you.
You looked at me and I was like, legend, thanks.
Get out of here. No, the guy in America, I think it was.
Andrew
Oregon.
Frey, yeah. He's a legend.
So anyway, wrapping up the podcast. It's going on for 33 minutes now.
Don't think there's anything else necessary to say. We did add in some tiny stories in the previous recording, but
we'll add that into next week. So
Yeah.
if you want to see more of this, leave a comment or thumbs up or tweet it or
whatever.
Facebook
Whether you want to see more of it or not, we're still going to do it because it's fun. So whatever.
It gives us something to do in the cold, harsh winter of England.
Yes, which is basically every day of the year.
Yeah, including summer.
We don't have summer.
No, we have winter, but it's called summer.
We have winter summer.
Yes, swinter.
Donate to English people because we have winter summer and it's not very nice. I mean, this guy's got fucking more of a tan than I do and he never goes outdoors.
Oh yeah. Anyway, thank you very much for listening. This has been the podcast.
Yep, this is Michael.
The rant cast. This is Michael and Michael.
Yeah,
Signing off.
Michael and Michael signing off. Check out the blog, which is probably how you found me, michaelkyle.com, and you don't exist in any other format except for Twitter, but you can see our Twitters in the link below. So,
bye.
Have a good day. Happy New Year.